Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we have a 1970 an American Eagle 750. I'll pause while you continue scratching your head to try to figure out what an American Eagle 750 is, because I did the same thing. Okay guys, so American Eagle was created by a man by the name of Jack McCormick, who was a famed motorcycle distributor in the US. It's rumored that he was responsible for the tagline, "You meet the nicest people on a Honda." He was a Honda distributor and a Suzuki distributor and all that. In the late 60s, early 70s, he wanted to import other motorcycles, and he created the brand American Eagle. And American Eagle imported other, they rebadged other motorcycles, right? So Kawasaki, Italia Jet, a couple other ones, and Laverda. A Laverda 750 GT that is rebadged as an American Eagle. And we'll talk kind of about the differences between the two, but they started shipping them in 69. But what else happened in 1969? Honda came out with the CB 750. So a twin cylinder 750 tried to compete with a Honda CB 750, and we know how that ended. So it is rumored, and thought is that there's only about 100 of these 750 American Eagles that were imported, and this is one of them. The only difference between the Laverda 750 and the American Eagle 750, apart from the badging, is the handlebars, and mainly that curved crossbar. They may have been a little wider, but mainly the curved crossbar. That's how you can tell it right off the bat. If you walk up to it and you see that, it's an American Eagle handlebar, because that was something they could change stateside. This one came to me, it's not mine, it's a guy by the name of Jurgen. It's his. We met via a Facebook Marketplace ad that I had for a CB350. He posted a question about if I'd be interested in putting this thing together. It's been in this state for several years. The engine was rebuilt. He had laid it down, so he had it all repainted. Everything's repainted, it's just dusty. And new tires, everything there, it just needs to be put back together. And so when he told me it needed to be put back together, I said, I want to be the guy to do it. Because why not? We're going to go through and look at everything that we have here and inventory it, and hopefully today we'll end up with we'll end up with all this stuff right here on that. Why? Because then it's easier to move around, because right now if I try to move it around, it's going to take 4 or 5 trips. If I bolt all that stuff onto there, 1 trip. So let's go through it. I'm going to start up here with some of the things I think are really kind of cool. This is your key and your headlight switch. Looks as though this could have been, this headlight bucket or headlight could have had a speedo at one point in time, which I think would be really cool if it did. We've got gauges, we'll go through and see those. Really a cool frame. The engine is part of the lower part of the frame, but really a cool frame design. And the reason why I love this frame so much is I can put that on a jack and do that, won't have to worry about it. The other thing I'll show you that I thought was kind of neat with the frame is the wiring. Because of this frame design, the wiring tucks up all nice and neat. The engine has both a generator and a starter, so we'll have to find a little belt. I don't know if we have it. The generator and everything are in those totes. That's the other reason why I want to start putting this thing together, to find out what pieces and parts he's missing. We don't know until we start putting it together. We can guess and hope that we have it all, but we're not sure. I know we're going to have some hardware issues, but we're just going to use what we can find. For now, we'll get it correct later. Let's get it together first. I really like this tank. I love this rack on it. Knee pads, really a neat design. We've got the exhaust. We've got the seat. We're missing some foam in the seat, but that's okay. We can manage that. And everything else, these wheels have been relaced. The wheels are in really good shape. We also need to find a rear sprocket. We also know we do not have that, the sprocket carrier and the sprocket. So we need that, and we'll look around. The good thing is that they made about 18,000 Laverda 750s. So there's enough of them out in the world. Not a lot of them in the US. You know, they're more European. So we'll see if we can find some pieces and parts, which we should be able to. You know, it's not like having a Honda junkyard that you can just go to and find it. So we'll have to figure out something. Good, there's a lot of hardware in here. A lot of hardware that needs to be cleaned. That may be where we start. But we'll go through. That is a tail light for another something. Not sure what that's for. He did mention that he had some pieces and parts that he didn't think were for it. That's going to be a problem for that carburetor, but I don't think that's for us. So lots of cool stuff in here. I did pull out this side cover, and I want to show you because I really like this. Okay, I got the side cover on. This is, I wish it would stay on. I don't have any bolts, but that's a really cool engine. I like the look of it. Looks really cool. Glad we have that. Engine does turn over. Engine was rebuilt, so that's all good. Like I said before, it was a running, riding motorcycle, but weren't they all? Okay, so I've worked on exactly 0 Laverdas, so that's our generator. Should be. I wonder, probably have to pull this pulley off to get it in. Or you would think, or maybe the starter goes here and the generator goes here. I'll have to look and figure out which one goes where. I think starter goes here and generator goes there. So that'll fit over there. This, I believe, is the starter. Yep, it looks like it'll go right in here. It looks good. We've got the internal pieces to the starter and, you know, figure out what that is. We are going to have to rebuild some carburetors. Or at least maybe find the rest of the pieces and parts to this carburetor. We may need more than rebuilding. Yeah, we may need some carburetors. The good thing is that these are Delardos. I think they're 30 millimeter Delardos, 29 or 30 millimeter. That says 29. So let's see what this one says. 29, so let's go to 29 millimeter. We have 1 coil, 2 coils, and we have controls, clutch, choke, everything else good. Oh, these are the gauges. This is like Christmas morning. Okay, so here are the gauges. Really, really nice. 13,673 miles. Not too bad. We got more stuff. There's that chain we've been looking for. Not that we're going to need that right now. We don't have a rear sprocket, but we're going to need a points plate. I wonder if this side stand goes with it. Maybe it does. Our first order of business, this is the rest of the starter business. Our first order of business are going to be handlebars because it'll make it so much easier to push this sucker around. Handlebars. We had some caps right here. So we should hopefully have enough in there to be able to put something up there. Okay guys, so I went through here, kind of cleaned out everything looking for the mounts. I found the correct handlebar clamps and I only found 1 bolt for it. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store and get this. The other thing is I only found 1 engine bolt. And this one's for the top, so I'm gonna go get another one of those. And I may do some measuring and get 2 more for that. Just so if I measure, if I'm there, might as well pick up some more hardware to go through. This doesn't look like it's the factory. How can I tell? Because the number of washers. So, but it'll work. But before I leave to go to the hardware store, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off this hardware. And I'm gonna start it soaking in some vapor rust. So hopefully it'll clean up. I don't even know if any of this hardware is any good, but we'll clean it up and find out what's there. I don't even know if it goes to this project, but we'll clean it up, de-rust it. Okay guys, Got out the bucket of a vapor rust. I like this stuff because you can use it multiple times. Just gonna dump it into here. Okay, let's see if we can put these guys on. Got some hardware. Again, we're just mocking this whole thing up because Jurgen may want to change the finishes. He may want these to be black. I don't know what finish they're supposed to be. So much better just having a handlebar on there. Put all these on, I'll get back to you in just a minute. Okay, jack it up. Let's see if we can jack this thing into position. Okay, slow, keep going. Come. There we go. Okay, right, one more, half a one. Oh! Missed it. A little zealous. Okay, what you gonna do? Since I got this, I don't have much of anything right now, but you're gonna have to rotate that handle. Yeah, just twist it till you feel it start to go down, and then tighten. And then tighten it back up. Okay, pull it back up.
You didn't tell me it was gonna go.
That was coming. Okay, half strokes. A little bit more. Just a little bit. Oh, hold on. Make sure we're clear. Oh, okay. A little bit. Oh, come on, let me get in there. That's what she said. A little, just a little bit more. Right there. Stops.
Ooh, those are new and shiny.
Yep. Okay, stick this guy in. That should go through on the other side.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. Can you see it over there?
Yes, it's down a little bit. It needs to come up.
Kick it again.
Jack it up?
Yep.
Anything I need to know before I just start jacking?
Just start jacking. One more. Oh!
Whoa!
Come on, why didn't you go in? Okay, let it down. Just turn it and turn right back. Just let it down easy. Okay.
More?
Yeah, well. There's too much paint. Wouldn't you know, we may have learned a valuable Laverda lesson that you have to put this back one in first.
Oh.
Which that doesn't make it fun. See, I was hoping we could mount up here and then just swing the engine underneath to this one and to that one that'll go right up there. But it looks like the chain, where the chain guard is on the bottom of the case, see, that stops it. The other side doesn't have it, just this side. Dang it. So it looks like we're going to have to put this guy in first and pivot from here up. Maybe that's how they did it. I don't know. We're making this up as we go along. Okay, so we got the bottom bolt in. Now we got to get the other ones in. We should be able to swing just by jacking it up. It should rotate. We're going in here and here, and we just have to swing. Okay, I think we're hitting. Okay, now we're good. Okay, we're clearing. Oh, I gotta go here. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Almost. There we go. I think we're good in the hood. Oh, good. It's in. It's in. Awesome. Well then, looks more like a motorcycle. Now we'll put the hardware on it. See if we can fit this exhaust on. Yeah, perfect. Good. Again, we're just putting everything where it goes. We didn't clean anything up. We're gonna have to pull stuff off and put stuff back on. Have to do a couple of things here and there, so we're just getting stuff off the ground and onto the bike. just so we don't lose anything. And we get to see what we're missing. I'll go ahead and knock out the other side, get back to you guys in just a second. We got the front fender on, now it's to the back fender. It's not too bad. It's a cool looking motorcycle. It's long, and because it's low, it seems even longer, but it's really cool. Again, it's just mocked up. I didn't tighten the exhaust down because I don't know if I'm going to take it off to put pegs on and things like that. So it's just, everything is where it goes. Now I can roll the motorcycle around in one piece, and I just have basically one tote left. Our next video will be, we've got to get some case screws so we can mount that on. Some screws to be able to put the badges on these here, because over here we have the wrong side. This looks like a sheet metal screw. I know it's not, but it's the wrong screw. So we're going to try to find the right screws for that. But it's pretty cool looking motorcycle. It's going to be really cool once we're done. So the next video that we do on this, we will start to put all of this on. The generator, the coils, all the electrical in there. We'll start cleaning the carburetors and put the starter on. We need to make sure, we got to make sure we have all the pieces for the starter. So we'll do that. Then we'll have to find a belt, the V-belt that goes on it. So, but we'll put all this on. We won't have a working generator because we won't have a belt yet, but that's where we are. So guys, there you have it. Our first stage of our 1970 American Eagle 750 Laverda. It's a cool looking motorcycle. I can't wait to ride this thing. Big 750 twin. It's gonna be awesome. Rumored to only be about 150 of these that made it to the US under the American Eagle badge. There were only 18,000 of the Laverda 750s made in their run from, what was it, late 60s to 76, like 68 to 76, I think is what it was. So only about 150 of these guys, which kind of cool. So guys, there you have it, our first episode of the 1970 Laverda American Eagle 750. So I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're in the subscribing mood, just wander on over to our friends, Brickhouse Builds, Gold Guy, Moto Mango, Ace Cafe, Bikes, Mile Zero Racers, Plan B Motos, and Lady Moto Bang, and give those guys a subscribe too. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.